Hey everyone out there who's watching this video. I just wanted to show you guys a little something I did with my 7-string. I rewired it today. The guitar it comes standard with a push-pull coil tap system in it. And for those of you who have ever played a coil tapped guitar, you know that when you tap the coils and split it so you're only using one of the two, you get a pretty dead sound because you're only getting half the power that the humbuckers are producing. So what I decided to do is, in order to get rid of that kind of dead tone you get when you split the pickups in half, is I decided to wire just the bridge pickup to this switch and wire it in such a way that instead of only using one of the two coils, it uses both, but it switches between running in series like a normal humbucker and running in parallel like two single coils. So whether the switch is down or up, it's still using both coils. And then I decided to wire this pickup in parallel wiring 100% of the time. That way it has more of a single coil, kind of snappier sound to it. And the reason I did that is, for one, the neck position pickup for any guitar is really warm, kind of a little muddy sounding, so wiring it in parallel gives it more of a strat, brighter sound. And also this guitar is all mahogany, so with it being all mahogany, it kind of makes it a lot warmer anyways. So by making this pickup brighter and then making this pickup switchable between standard humbucker wiring and two parallel coils, get a lot of cool sounds out of it. And also in the center pickup selector position, the two pickups are out of phase, which makes some pretty interesting sounds when you tap or when you run this pickup in parallel with the switch. So I'll give you guys a few sound demos with that. So I'll go ahead and start off with the neck pickup. So the neck pickup isn't at all affected by the switch. It's just 100% of the time run in parallel coils, and this is what it sounds like. I'll do a little bit of distortion with it too. So it's a little bit snappier sounding than the humbucker would normally be in normal wiring. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch to this middle position. Switch is down, so basically what I'm doing right now is running a humbucker with two single coils. Kind of a full activated, kind of a HSS kind of sound if all the pickups are wired together. This is going to be that sound, starting off clean. Really hear the snappy sounding sound that it's producing, which is a whole lot different than this guitar made before, which is awesome. I'm really happy I figured out a way to get rid of the constant muddy sound of the really warm pickup settings that I had before. And so now I'm going to pull the switch up, and you're going to notice that because it's out of phase, what that means is similar frequencies kind of cancel each other out between these two pickups. So you're left with some weird tones that come out of it. They're a little bit quacky sounding. Well, so let's move, I can do a little bit of distortion with that one too. It sounds weird. Alright, so now let's move on to the bridge position. Switch down. That's going to be like a normal humbucker. It's going to be a lot more output, It's the only setting where the pickups are in series, so it's producing more voltage too, so it's quite a bit more powerful. I'm going to go ahead and run it in parallel. You'll hear it sounds a bit more Strat-like. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you kind of the difference in power that it produces having the bridge pickup in parallel and series, just by even operating the switch while the cord's ringing out. You kind of hear it switching between the basically almost double the power, or almost double the output voltage. So also one thing that I like, because I do use this guitar for pretty heavy distortion, I mean it's the 7-string, so having the pickup being able to run in series is great, because then I can do, you know, just and being able to run it in parallel, I'm able to still get some pretty strong sound, but a lot better tone, I think. It's pretty fun. It was really simple to do. The hardest part of it was figuring out which of the 4 wires coming out of the pickup cables were what, because different pickup manufacturers do different color codes. Basically, each coil has 2 wires, a start one that comes in and then wraps around it a bunch of times, and then a finish one that goes out. And normally the 2 finishing ones are what are connected to make it run in series, because it'll run through this one a bunch of times, connect and run through this one a bunch of times, and then it's out. So having it run in parallel, you're doing in and out and another separate in and out, which for those of you guys who know the any electricity math, you know, it's going to produce half the voltage, so it's not as great of an output, but you get a little bit cooler sound. I like it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. For those of you who might want to do it to your guitar, if you have a push-pull pot, or you can get one there like $5 or $6, but if you're interested in doing this project, go ahead and comment or send me a message. I'll maybe write up a little wiring diagram for you guys. And for more videos, you're going to be getting one sometime this week for a special surprise. I'm going to start doing this a little more often, but what I'm going to be doing is a new video this week, which I'm excited to do. That's a surprise for everyone except for my wife and a bunch of my friends who I already blabbed about. But yeah, comment, like this video, do whatever you like. This project was a lot of fun, and for those of you guys who are interested in rewiring your guitar, there are a lot of options. This guitar right here, I'm not sure you can see the 2 switches between the volume knob and the pickup selector. Oh, the knob's not even there, I took it off. But those 2 switches, those are pretty similar. They activate whether each pickup is parallel or series, just like this guitar. And it's even more options, because by being able to select individual pickups being run series or parallel, I get, I think it's 8 different sound combinations, because in the neck position I can choose 2 sounds, series or parallel. In the middle position I can choose 4 different combinations of each pickup being either series or parallel. And then that position bridge pickup be in series or parallel. So it was a pretty cool project, except I had to drill into the guitar, so it took a lot of nail biting. But even then, it sounds a whole lot better. It gives me a lot more cool sounds with it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and have a good rest of your day.